Michael Audrey Myers. Michael began his killing career when he was just a 6-year-old child. What makes him so deadly is that he appears to have been born a complete and utter psycho without any traumatic event or external stimuli to make him so. His main goal is to wipe out his entire family, and so his first ever kill as a 6-year-old is his older sister Judith. In addition, anyone that gets in his way in the attempt to wipe out his family is opening themselves to be mashed up too.
I have something you might like to see.
The reason for Michael's powers are a mystery, but there are a few theories and plot narratives. Theory 1. Because Michael is supposed to be pure evil, he is in fact powered by evil itself. Theory 2. Even as a 6-year-old child, Michael said he heard a voice in his head telling him to do things. So was he a psychotic, or was Michael possessed? But possessed by whom? Apparently, Edna, a boy from the Celtic age that Michael dreamt about. A boy who killed a young girl because she rejected his advances during the feast of Samhain. Samhain, a word Michael would write on a blackboard in blood years later.
What's this?
It's gibberish. No. It's a Celtic word. Samhain. It means the Lord of the Dead. The end of summer. The festival of Samhain.
Theory 3. Well, an alternate plot. In Halloween 4, 5 and 6, another storyline is introduced to explain Michael's power. The Curse of Thorn. And so it would seem that Dr. Terence Wynn, the doctor that was looking after Michael whilst he was in the sanitarium, actually belongs to a cult organisation. As the leader, it was Dr. Wynn who cursed Michael, which makes Michael invincible, but also compels him to kill every member of his family as a sacrificial offering that keeps the cult alive. I guess that backfired when Michael got fed up and killed all the cult members. Michael's powers include invulnerability, durability, and resurrection, if he is even dying in the first place. Jason Voorhees. Actually starting his reign of terror in Friday the 13th Part 2, Jason Voorhees was a child with mental disabilities and a deformed head. Whilst attending Crystal Lake summer camp, he is bullied by the other kids because of his differences, and the bullying eventually leads to him being thrown into the lake, where he drowns to his death. And so in the first chapter, it is Jason's mother that becomes a raging psychotic and targets all the camp counselors for the sins of just 2.
Look what you did to him!
When she is eventually killed, at the end of the first installment, Jason arises from the dead to avenge both his mum and himself, and will continue killing Crystal Lake counsellors and anyone on site for as long as he can. Jason's powers include durability, super strength, pain suppression, invulnerability, and of course resurrection, because this motherfucker won't stay dead. Pennywise, aka Bob Gray. Pennywise is a malevolent cosmic entity that is billions of years old. It came to Earth to feed and does so for 2 years every 27 years. Its true form actually exists outside of the normal visible spectrum that humans operate by, and so one of the reasons it concentrates on victimizing children is that 1, they have an easier time processing the forms that it does display, and 2, it relies on fear as a type of seasoning on its victims, and children succumb to its illusions more than adults. Any being that actually manages to see it in its interdimensional true form, called the Deadlights, instantly goes mad, catatonic, or dies.
I'm not afraid of you.
You will be.
Its powers include turning into absolutely anything, especially the things that you fear the most. It can influence memory, perception, and create illusions.
Hey, baby. Are you still my little...
Count Dracula. A former soldier, statesman, and alchemist, Dracula was a highly intelligent man whose vast studies also included the black arts. This is the only real clue to his origin story, as we know he studied sorcery at the Scholomance Institute, where only 10 students were allowed to study at one time. The rumour surrounding Scholomance was that the 10th student of the school was always claimed by the devil, and there is speculation that Dracula was the 10th and therefore had dealings with the evil one. Dracula's actual plans are for worldwide domination, with London being his starting point. But whether he was made by the devil or he used black magic on himself, you can't deny his enduring mythology and membership in this league of killers. Dracula's powers are vast. They include superhuman strength, immunity to conventional methods of attack, defiance of gravity, the ability to climb vertical surfaces unaided in any direction, hypnosis, telepathy, shape-shifting, command of small to mid-sized animals, minor control over weather phenomena such as fog and mist, and then of course there is his vampirism, the ability to transform a living being into the undead and have them under his authority.
Drink and become Dracula.
You will have enhanced senses.
The strength of 100 men. Dominion over the night and all its creatures.
At what price?
You have no idea.